Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that anyone should be able to take the ball from me. I pride myself on making the right decisions, passing and ball handling. Kevin, he remains a wizard.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridget. In at the 3 spot. And for Miami, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Butler. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Inside, and slam dunk by Butler.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebound, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's Bridges. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Dishes it to Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. It's Crowder on the wing. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. Lowry with the ball. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. And stolen by Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Ayton. Miami grabs the miss.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Shot from 16. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still... Lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Now here's Paul. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And it's Paul missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Butler on the wing, defended by Paul. Butler against Paul, and that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 6 points.
And this guy isn't scared of anybody. Butler enjoys getting inside and going hard in the paint.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Martin against Crowder. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Adebayo with a screen on Paul. Lowry for 3. Now the pass to Adebayo. The feed now to Crowder. No good. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat leading by 6. Butler in the corner. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul against Lowry. And it's Paul missing. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Butler against Paul. The fadeaway. Here's Adebayo. And the call. On the shot that sends him to the line.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now here's Butler. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. And it's in there. Butler's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Oh, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
And he makes the first. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Latrey gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Hero from long range. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Outside, Hero. Back to Lowry. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker against Hero. Paul outside. He dishes it to Ayton. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Lowry can't get it to go. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami. And that one falls for Bridges. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now here's Saric.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And talking about Dario Saric, a role player, Richard, who does whatever is asked of him.
Yeah, those are the players that you need. You want a guy that doesn't care if he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a guy that just wants to win, and his selfless attitude helps serve as a catalyst for this team.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Max Strus is checked in for Martin, and Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
It's stolen by Strus. This one for 3. Saric grabs the board. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Lee against Oladipo. Lee kicks to Johnson. Here's Craig. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Vincent the pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. From the wing. They grab their own miss. Here's Oladipo. It's blocked.
And you can't be careless around Saric. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Here's Butler. 11 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Strus. And it's good for 2. And the Heat lead by 1. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Payne looking around. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. The Heat shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. Strus finds Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Oladipo misses.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Now Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson in the corner. And it's Johnson with the jam. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Oladipo. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Butler against Saric. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against Charlotte. Here's Oladipo. Outside Butler to the right side. Here's Vincent. And too long on the shot.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Lee goes in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And both free throws good for Lee.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Jovic. The kick out to Oladipo. He can't get it to go. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Here's Oladipo. Passes it to Jovic. To the left wing. Heat moving the ball around. Dedmon kicks to Oladipo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oladipo's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Heat.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Paul. Over Vincent. Paul finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passers of all time.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And it's Miami with the rebound. Vincent, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Vincent. From deep three-point range. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Vincent. Shoots over Crowder. Offensive rebound. And Dedmon throws it down. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Second shot opportunity, and the call. The foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I just admire the instinct that Ayton has. Seems to know exactly where to be when the shot goes up.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Vincent. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oladipo misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. change here. Adebayo's checked in. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was
I
amazing.
should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Strus's shot is good.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ayton a screen on Oladipo. And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 5.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Here's Strus. And again, Miami with the triple.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
There's the pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Booker against Hero. To the middle. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. Ayton a screen on Oladipo. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Oladipo pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Gabe Vincent. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. Lee's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And here is Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Strus kicks to Hero. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Suns trail by 3. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
On defense, the Heat, their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Payne. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Johnson against Butler. Fires for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Miami lead.
and doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
Saric against Adebayo. Hero, that's a two-pointer. And there's another one for the Heat.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Lee with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Jay Crowder's checked in for Johnson. Lowry with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Adebayo down low. Covered by Saric. Trying to shoot. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
1:53 left in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Payne passes to Craig. Crowder from outside. Drills the three-pointer. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Lowry looking around. Hero from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. And Caleb Martin subbed in for Max Strus. It's good. Craig's got 5 points so far.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
There's a minute left here in the second. Offensive rebound. Left side Lowry. Hero against Lee. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Outside for Martin. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Dedmon. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Suns trail by 8. Craig passes to Lee. He feeds it to Payne. Now Crowder fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Crowder's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Phoenix.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Butler. Lowry setting the pick for Butler. Outside for Lowry. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Miami ahead. They lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, one, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Miami Heat.
I want to go to Shaq on this one, man. Points in the paint. No one did it better. All right, big fella, I'm giving you a compliment. But what do you see these guys doing to get such good looks?
I wouldn't know, Kenny. I was born with good looks.
Don't know that it's exactly what he was talking about.
Of course it was, Ernie.
But you do make a valid point. And let's focus now on the two opposing guys who were battling in the first half. There were sparks out there.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down, as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And here's Booker from the off. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 8.
Calls the play, and Booker executes to perfection.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Phoenix with the ball. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Tyler Hero picks one up. The Suns have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Booker. And Lowry has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. Over in the corner, Paul to the paint. Here's Bridges, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, here is Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. He gets it in there. Booker's got 13 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Adebayo with the screen on Booker. Hero with it. Now guarded by Ayton. That one goes. Count it.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Booker outside. Releases. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Bridges against Butler. Outside, Hero. 3 off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Crowder from outside. Here's Ayton, and he lays it straight in. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Fires top of the key. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. He had a nice open look right there. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Max Strus is checked in for the Heat. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Lowry kicks to Martin. Passes to Butler. Will it go? And slam dunk by Butler.
Nice aggressive play from Butler on offense so far. Making the most of every chance he gets with the ball.
Bridges outside. Fires the 3. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Booker against Butler. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Lowry has the open look. Miami no good on that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Left side Lowry. Now, here's Strus. Defended by Booker. Buries it from 3-point range. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Adebayo against Booker. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, I don't know what coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Pass to Adebayo. And here is Strus. From downtown. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here is Lowry. Now Butler. Clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 3. To to the inside. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Timeout called, the Heat. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Victor Oladipo comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the pass to Booker. Over Oladipo. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Booker. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Charge a screen on Oladipo. Here's Booker. Goes up again. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Booker's got 22.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An active shooter when Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Booker. He's got 22. Pass to Craig. Right wing. Here's Saric. The shot from the low post is good. Saric has got his second basket of the night.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Here's Booker. Looking at his numbers right now, averaging 27 points a game. Again, the miss by Booker. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be game one of a four-game road trip. Suns leading by 6. Payne passes to Craig. Back to Payne. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Vincent. Payne covering. Three-pointer. Butler. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here is Craig. He has 5. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. And it's Miami the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo for 3. Johnson with the rebound. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Saric has the open look. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Jimmy Butler. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Butler. And a change for the Suns. Jay Crowder's checked in for Torrey Craig. Booker against Oladipo. And Booker kicks to Saric. Passes it to Booker. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. Here's Oladipo. Banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got 9.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
77.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Mikal Bridges out there with Paul, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Suns leading by 7. They swipe it. Oladipo misses.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Paul. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat go the other way with it.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Crowder. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Martin from outside. Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 7. Here's Oladipo. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix calls timeout. And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now, Hero, Crowder with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Bridges shot, good. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns. Here's Vincent, defended by Paul. Bridges against Hero. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. 14 feet away. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix. Timeout called the Heat. Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. That speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Butler, a screen on Paul. Lowry for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Butler. Jay Crowder with the rebound. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Butler passes to Strus. Back to Butler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's Phoenix now. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
Now, Hero. Pass to Strus. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds. Booker against Butler. It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Ayton. Crafty move. And it's good on the way in. And that's 15 points for DeAndre Ayton.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Butler kicks to Hero. Drills it from outside.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Ayton in the high post. From 10 feet out. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hero from long range. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's Hero against Booker. It's stolen by Lowry. The dish to Butler. He doesn't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Crowder the pass to Booker. Ayton up top. Back to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. 6 to shoot. He shoots again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. From past the arc, that ball's nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Ball looking over the floor. Crowder finds Ayton. Over Adebayo. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat trail by 8. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Ayton. Over Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without power. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Timeout called the Heat. So he gets them both. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now, here's Oladipo. Here's Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 11 in the second half.
And this is who Butler is, a true gamer and warrior who fights his way through contact.
Ayton dishes to Booker. Over Oladipo. Booker no good. The Heat trail by 8. Now here's Oladipo. Butler a screen on Booker. And Oladipo, here we go. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Ayton. Kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on Oladipo. The 11-footer. And Adebayo sends it back. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Pass to Strus. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:46 left in the fourth. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Ball against Oladipo. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges. And it's 9 points for Chris Paul. Here's Strus. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And we know about Oladipo as a scorer, but he's a team guy first and loves to make the right play.
Adebayo against Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Back to Ayton. Over Adebayo. And it's Ayton missing. The Heat trail by 8. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Paul. Here's Lowry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
Heroes checked in for Miami. And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Booker against Butler. Steps back. Booker the pass to Bridges. Shoots over Strus. Bridges misses.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Oh, no good. Bridges with it. This is it to Booker. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker draws the double. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and go to the bonus. We will head to the line for 2. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry for 3. Saric grabs the board. Now Payne. So the Suns win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.